Dear members of Ang Mo Kio GRC, I will have a Mandarin speech first, which is a summarized version of what I had at West Coast GRC. Basically, this Mandarin speech is to pay tribute to our elderly who have made Singapore a success. After that, I will address national service in English. Thank you. 各位的前辈，小弟我今天在这边，是因为你们的贡献。新加坡有这样的成就，就是因为你们年少时、中年时用尽了那个力量，你们的那个心血，来换取新加坡的繁荣与现代化。但是你有没有发现，当你们该退休的时候，你们竟然一无分文？有些人还是没有工作，需要去卖提书、骂桌子，这是对的吗？你们的钱就是新加坡的，新加坡的钱不是你的，为什么？基本上你们贡献了这么多，政府把你们的钱全部收在口袋里，那笔钱他们要拿去让外国人享受，你们说这样对吗？对。我觉得你们要喊大声一点，因为他们可能听不到。这样对吗？对。我们全部年轻人在 Team Finish Ang Mo Kio RP 的 team 很尊敬你们对新加坡的贡献，但是政府已经忘记了。现在你们还可以做的是，不要让这个错误一错再错。你们相信政府40多年来说的话，30多年前你们相信，30年后我们今天就是这个下场。我是你们的孩子，是你们的孙子，我们这一代需要你们的帮助，不可以让我们这一代被外国人取代。不能把我们这一代没有办法实现我们的理想，要出外国，不是新加坡人。我知道你们对政府的信任是很多的，但是现在局势看起来，其实我觉得对我而言，我这个小弟。是很明确的，你们的那些财富累积起来在国库，你们是动不到了。但是那个国库的钱已经是他们的了，所以希望你们好好想清楚，跟你们的子女，对我小弟想一想，那一票要投给谁？到底你们还要相信，还是不相信？我等一下会用英语跟我的这一代的人说话，是跟连续告你们的。如果你们听得懂，如果你们听不懂，那对不起。可是你的儿女应该会跟你说我在说什么。谢谢你们。My fellow generation and Singapore citizens, I guess most of you will know who am I. As a guy who stood up at NTU Forum, who speak to the Honourable Senior Minister Goh about what are we defending in Singapore. I believe that our country is now a disillusioned society. Satisfaction with the government, with the institute and the ideas have reached an all-time low. The government has nothing credible to offer anymore, and to win this election, they have to resort to scaring the voters. Look around you, around the globe. There are a lot of revolution that is happening. But I'm not asking you to take to the streets and have riots. This is not what I'm asking of you. I only ask you to wake up to our rights as citizens, to exercise our vote. Wake up to our rights as citizens, think about our children and our future, and vote and take part in the politics, take part in the nation building process. Have a stake in Singapore. Why do I say we are de-illusion? We are brought up to believe that Singapore is a country that is believe meritocracy. You work hard, you get what you want. We believe in equality, but all this has been a facade. There is no meritocracy, there is no equality in Singapore. We are taught in school that we have to exchange our freedom. We have to exchange our freedom for prosperity. The domination of the PAP have effectively killed the interest in politics. Singapore is now Singapore Incorporated. We are no longer a country anymore. We are a company. We are running the Singapore like a company. Now, I was giving a speech in Mandarin just now. The generation, our elder generation, has actually undergone a revolution. They have achieved independence. They have sacrificed themselves to make Singapore rich and prosper and technologically advanced. However, they have forgotten our Akong and Ama. They have neglected our elders. And listen to me, the Y generation. We are going to face the same prospect. This is already happening. We are experiencing stagnating wages and unemployment. This is happening now. The Y generation and the people of Singapore are unhappy with the PAP government. But they are scared to support the opposition and the Reform Party. Let me tell you, your vote is secret. Do not be afraid to vote for the Reform Party or vote for the opposition that you believe in. Anyone that comes to you and say your vote is not secret, please take out your camera, take his picture, send to Reform Party, and we'll make a police report. You all don't have to be fearful of supporting or voting for the opposition. Nothing will happen to you. The police will not come over to your door and knock and handcuff you and arrest you in the middle of the night. All the police, most of them are NS men. They are like you. If something will happen to you if you vote for the opposition or you vote for the Reform Party, I'm a living example in front of you and all of my team, Reform Party team. We will not be standing here speaking to you. So you will be safe if you vote for the opposition. The spotlight on the Y generation is sparked by the PAP. They have introduced a couple of young candidates. Let's not identify or finger point anybody. Alright, I believe that we have to give due respect. But in any case, the Y generation are not happy with this batch of youth candidates offered by the PAP. They express discontent and discomfort with their choice. In the Y generation, we are not looking just for qualification or impressive resume. In the Y generation, the people of reform, in the Y generation, we are looking for people with passion to serve. We are looking for people who represent Singaporeans, not just qualification. Now, all of you will know that the liberal immigration policies have brought a lot of unhappiness in Singapore. May I ask you a question? Have your life improved after 5 years? Have your life improved after importing so many foreigners? So why are they saying that we need so many of them?
They want money. They want money.
There's a lot of reasons, never mind.
Maybe they want money.
As a student of NTU, as an undergrad, as someone who is on the ground, I can tell you that we are very unhappy with this. We have scholarship given, or allowance given to the foreign students when our students have to work after class, when our students is of the same caliber. They are bringing people who are of the same caliber and they pay for their scholarship, they pay for their allowance. Is this fair? We have to go all the way to the other countries to invite them to come to Singapore to study, when our students who want to go to our local U cannot enter. I still don't understand why do we have to spend so much money on a foreign talent when our poorer students is having trouble trying to get good grades and study and work at the same time. I don't understand. Inequality perceived in our society. Singaporeans are second class. Foreigners are first class in Singapore. They love it, man. Let me give you an example. I will use an NTU example, no offense to the school. But because, let me use an example close to me so that you all can relate. And let me show you how inequality persists in the society. We have policies for allocation of halls in NTU. In other universities, the university do not provide accommodation, especially for foreigners. The policies in NTU for allocation of hall give a huge weightage to the distance points. Basically, if you stay in Ang Mo Kio, you may not even get a hall in NTU, where half of the population in the hostel are actually foreigners. For some of you, you all may not understand what I'm saying, but basically it means that Singaporeans are already put at a big disadvantage. We are not given the same opportunity to be allocated a hall, a hostel in NTU. Now let me make it clear, I have nothing against foreigners. This is something that I think on your behalf I can say that we have nothing against foreigners. No, there's nothing against them. We are against the policies that allow this to happen. The policies have created inequality in Singapore. And it's not just in the education. I will show you how it permeates our society in all aspects. Now, the government invites them to come to Singapore. They give them jobs, they give them house, they give them a much better life that they can have without any regards to Singapore well-being. We used to be very proud of being a Singaporean, at least for me. We used to be able to call the person beside you, brothers, sisters, akong, ama, papa, mama. But however, all these have changed. Singaporeans have to serve national service. And why do we do it? We want to defend our family. We want to defend our livelihood. We want to defend our dreams. We want to defend our country. But that was 5 years ago, things have changed. While we bear arms to protect the country, our foreign talents are actually building up their career. And they end up being our boss. They have a 2 years head start. Is this fair? No! Is this fair? No! Now, if such unfairness persists, the social fabric of Singapore will be ruined. And that is very scary. There is this unfairness that is happening, and if we do not address this issue, we're going to be a disintegrated society, and this is not the Singapore that we love anymore. Now, forget about telling the ministers and the PAP about that. I have already tried half a year ago. I had asked, what are we defending? For what reason? The response that I received is of someone that is disconnected to the ground. He wasn't listening to me. He was only trying to justify their policies. And I'm just a student then. Another student had tried in NUS, Mr. Xia Yinghua. He only wanted to have more equal treatment for the opposition ward and the PAP ward. So what is the response? The Honorable Prime Minister Lee, if I'm not wrong, actually said this. This inequality is actually enforced so that there's a distinction between opposition ward and the PAP ward. Now, for the residents, voters of Aljunied, you all were told that if you all vote for the Worker Party, you all be ready to repent for 5 years. How can we allow this inequality to happen in Singapore? We have already treated the foreigners better than us, and now we have to draw lines between our citizens. Why are we drawing lines between our citizens, whether you vote for PAP or you vote for the opposition? Why is there such a divide? Why is there such an inequality in Singapore? Are we going to allow our citizens, are we going to allow our government to mistreat their citizens? Are we going to vote them so that they can mistreat us? We have to stay united. This is our Singapore, not theirs. Singapore is the land of opportunities for the foreigners. They created jobs, but most went to them. Who will want to be a Singapore citizen when the government treat their citizens worse off than when the foreigners? Why will you want to be a citizen where you can enjoy all the benefit without going to be one? Our pro-Aryan policies will not work, and Singapore will end up just a stepping stone for all these foreign labours, foreign talent. I am not bashing the policies of government. I am not trying to find fault. What I want to say to you is to point to you some of the policies that Reform Party has. And basically, for today, I'll be touching on 3. On the final day, we'll touch on more manifestos that the Reform Party have to offer for you if you vote for us. In the Reform Party, we believe that Singaporeans first. We believe that Singaporeans should come first in every aspect. Singaporeans have to be hired first before you can hire a foreign labor. You have to show that you cannot find any other Singaporeans to do the job before you can hire a foreigner. I am a very loyal officer of the Singapore Armed Forces. I believe in national service, but I believe that we should try to reduce national service initially to 18 months before we look into how we can reduce it to 1 year. Now, if this is not possible, we should look into how to compensate and reward our national servicemen better. Now the PRs may have to do NS, but don't be worried, we will not force you. We will not come with say drastic measures. Or you may have to find some ways to pay a lump sum of tax. Don't worry, Reform Party is not a radical party. We will look through all our policy before we implement. The future is ours. Take back what is ours. Wake up to your rights. Wake up to our rights. And I'm going to ask the same question that I asked the Honorable Senior Minister. Go to you. What are we defending? The answer to me is clear. I am defending Thank you everybody and please vote for Reform Party. Thank you.